Happy New Year, Brian.
Oh man, I feel so welcome in this house.
You ought to, because 2017 is a much more inviting year than 2016 ever was. Let me tell you. Worst year in American history. Am I right, fellows who are upset about culture?
I don't know, man. There was that year where the depression existed.
Yeah, there was also that year where the Civil War started. That was a pretty bad one.
Yeah.
World War II, that was a big one. But this year was, I don't know, man. I think it ranks pretty high. It was a pretty bad year. Because those other ones, who even fucking knows if they really happened? This is Year Walk, by the way.
Okay, wow. What is this game? Don't say your walk.
Oh, okay. All right, I won't say anything then. You all right, dude? You feeling okay?
Yeah, I'm good. This
I
game
know it's
sounds
cold
like-
outside.
This game sounds like a Jamaican is trying to say the word Ewok.
Oh, God. I was like, what is he talking about? Like the crunching of snow? That doesn't make any sense. I'm like, oh,
No,
wait, no,
I
I'm
know.
dumb. I'm just an idiot. It's Year Walk.
Did
Aw.
you see that? Oh, okay.
She's a cutie. Now we got one story point here.
I've been waiting for you all day.
Look at her
You should
smiling
not
at
go
me.
outside with a hat on a cold day like this, or without a hat rather. You'll freeze your ears off. I'm quite fond of the person those ears belong to.
That bitch wants me, man. Look at those construction paper eyes.
You know
Uh-oh.
what?
There's problems in paradise, dude. She's like, you shouldn't come here. And he's like, what, are you ashamed of me? And she's like, we just come from different worlds. And
Are
this
you
guy
Mr.
proposed to
Tumnus
me.
right now?
Am I Mr. Tumnus?
Yeah.
Yes. Yes, I am. Didn't you notice the snow outside? Didn't you notice the goat legs?
What does she mean you're from different worlds?
Oh. I guess she's... I guess weird, like, from, like, a different place or a different country.
Oh,
Or something,
I thought
and
you were- I
she's
thought you were a
like-
satyr.
It wouldn't look
Satyr.
good for us to get married even though we love each other. And then we're like, well, fuck you, bitch. I'm gonna find out what next year holds because I'm year walking tonight. And she's like, don't
Yeah.
do that. Cousin died. And yeah. Year walking is, it said it at the beginning, but we were too busy talking about Jamaicans saying year walk or Ewok. It's where you basically deprive yourself of food and water and like sensory input until you start hallucinating, and then you go out in the middle of the night on the last day of the year to see what the future is. And we're like, we're fucking doing that tonight. And she's like, don't actually do that thing because that shit's
Wait,
not
it's
safe.
sensory deprivation?
Yeah, it's like sensory deprivation for like hours or days. No food, no water also. And they then at midnight of the last day of the year, they go out and have these wild hallucinations. And they believe that it's related to the future.
Man, I did sensory deprivation for a couple hours once.
Really?
Yeah.
What was it like?
It was really boring. There was just nothing going on.
You know, knowing you personally, that doesn't shock me even a little bit.
Like I watched, it was right after I watched this video on Rhett and Link doing it, and
Yeah.
Rhett, or which I don't know which one is which. No, Rhett is the tall dude with like the goatee and stuff.
Yeah.
Rhett came out and he's like, he saw like faces and it was like a super spiritual experience, and I like did it and I was just like, huh. Yep.
I think it's because, like, it's not that I don't think that you're, like, I think you're really creative and stuff. I just don't think that you have that same, like, you're, like, too cut and dry for something like,
on, man.
like sensory deprivation tanks. I don't know, for that in particular. There's a lot of things that I think that you, like, are really creative with, or really, like you have strong, like, I don't know, spiritual is the right word, but like really strong emotional responses to. But laying in a bathtub full of salt water and in the dark doesn't hit me as something that you would be particularly fond of.
I was just like, it was just. Oh man. It's the thing is like, it's like, I guess if you're the kind of person who has trouble unplugging and like can't like introspect on your own and just like,
Yeah.
like if you like, if it's your first time being alone with your thoughts, then like I can see how it might be like a crazy experience, but like,
Yeah.
fuck man, I spend like half my day daydreaming just with like my eyes and my ears turned off just in my own little world, so like it's not any fucking different.
Yeah, you do that during recording too. You're like, man, I come back from like a fucking daydream experience and you're just talking to yourself. And I'm like, I was talking to you, but then like you just cut that shit off. And I was like, well, I can't sit here in silence till it comes back.
Well, no, here's the thing. It's not like I'm sitting here in my own little world when that happens. It's because I'm focusing on the game usually.
Yeah, I know. By the way, I'm speedrunning the shit out of this game right now.
Oh, yeah?
You're over there, you're doing your thing, that's cool, we're talking about all this, but I am the fucking master. This is actually the world record of Year Walk. Ignore the fact that I just went the wrong direction there.
Okay.
Yeah, the Year Walk is, or we just got to the point where, yeah, this lady. Perfect.
Yeah.
Here she is. Look at her. Look at how pretty she is. All right, let's get a move on, lady. Come on, a little faster. Yeah, we're going around and finding, like, we're finding a way past a gate that we were just at.
Okay.
And this lady, we saw a vision of her taking the key to the gate. And so I'm like, here we are. She also is singing, and that's how I found her. For those of you that are using this as a walkthrough for some goddamn reason.
Has she been stabbed in the back, or is she like a tree person, or did she just like tape that shit on her?
You know, I'm not sure if it's like that she's like some kind of like higher being and is connected to the trees, or if she's just like Lady Gaga and she's just in this part of town, like this part of the woods.
Oh, gotcha.
She has a performance coming up, you know.
Oh man.
Her hair is looking great though.
Is it?
A little bird nesty, but it's got like the Vegeta look going on. I kind of like it.
Dude, I didn't know you had a thing for Vegeta.
I do. But
It's just like, it's weird to compliment a girl's hair and be like, yeah, it reminds me of Vegeta's hair. And it's just like,
Vegeta is like, maybe among all the Saiyans, is the most feminine. He's the most, you know, like, in tune with his feelings.
that's really,
It's really not even...
dude. I can only understand someone being into Vegeta if they like ripped midgets. That's all I'm saying.
God.
He's like 3 feet tall.
Yeah. You good?
And about that wide because of all his muscles.
Yeah, yeah.
What's going on?
So, yeah,
You're
I
making
need to
him
get
stall
through
dance?
that. I need to get through that tree, and this is how you find out the secret.
Dude, ooh, that's spoopy, dude.
Ye-
Why are we playing this for Halloween?
I don't know, man, but we're playing it for New Year's instead because it was a scary year.
Man, you're really flexible. Being able to
Thank
stretch
you.
like that.
Yeah, so it pointed, like it did its little dance, and it pointed at the owls that were on each side of it, and that was the clue to getting into the tree.
So you had to like poke the little owl bellies like they're the Pillsbury
Yeah.
Doughboy in a
I'm
specific
like,
order.
oh, look at you, and the owl's like, stop, please, I am a predator.
But not
Please,
a
my
sexual
talons,
predator.
yeah, my talons are 3 inches long, please. Okay, for this part, you have to find the note that goes with the background noise. Like as you pass these pillars of light. So that girl that you dated that was tone deaf as fuck, this is where the game stops for her.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the girl from the beginning. I was like, okay,
No.
it's a little mean to call her tone deaf. You don't know.
No, the girl you actually dated.
Okay, yeah. She wouldn't play this game anyway. She only likes bad games.
That's true. There's this song by Tim Minchin.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I should probably let the story happen a little bit.
Oh,
yeah, so it's a Halloween
dude, I just
game. It's
spooked
spooky.
my pants.
There's a lot of spoop right in there. Yeah, but there's that song by Tim Minchin that's called F sharp, I think.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like playing these really intricate like chords on the piano, like these runs of notes. And he really likes playing in F minor, but his voice naturally tends to F major. Or it tends to maybe
F major
C
and then
or
F
D.
sharp major is what it is.
Yeah, it's the same exact it's the same exact scale, just with an F sharp in it instead. And I played that song for her, and it gets to that part, and it's like grating to my ears, and she's just like, I don't understand. I don't know what's going on. What are you cringing about? And I was like, you can't hear the F sharp versus the F flat, or the F natural.
Yeah.
It's just like, So, there you go.
Yeah, it's because she likes bad things mostly.
Yeah. Okay, this part of the game, seriously, like we gotta find these 4 little spirit babies. One of them is in your goddamn tutorial book up in the corner. That's some shit, dude. I hate it. I hate this game. All right, I'm done now. So I'll go ahead and.
There's one. Look, there it is. I see it.
Oh my goodness, I'm gonna keep going. Oh.
If you had stopped, I would have just been like right there and just given you no help. And I didn't actually see anything. There, look, you found one.
Yeah, he's. Well, I mean.
Oh, I get it. It stands for up and north.
Yeah. See, because up in north, is this a Conehead baby?
I think so.
This from that movie Coneheads? This baby, like, fresh out the womb, like, where the head is still, like, soft and malleable and hasn't fused at the top of the skull, so it's, like, all squishy.
Oh,
And, like,
God.
comes out, like, fucking weird shaped.
No, it's because doctors have, like, a suction cup thing that they literally stick up the woman's cooter and pull the baby out by the head.
Seriously?
No, that's, like, a thing. The babies...
What?
Heads, like, some babies are born with cone heads because they basically, like, plunger the baby out.
Holy shit, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
You
And
know,
their head goes
the
back
more-
to normal afterwards, so it's fine.
You know, the more I learn about birth, the more it sounds like it's just a fucking mess in there.
Yeah.
They're like, all right, this thing is coming out of this lady, and I mean, we gotta get it out. So just fucking whatever it takes.
Yeah, I thought I was planning on having kids. I still like the idea of kids.
Yeah.
But just like the idea of birth and like
Yeah.
the idea of like changing their diapers and shit. I'm just like, yeah, you know what? I'll just get a dog. It's fine.
He'll shit on the floor like once a week, and I'll be like, God damn it, dude. And I'll still be like, yeah, but at least I don't have to like fucking wipe your ass after you're done. You just look ashamed at me for a bit.
Oh my gosh.
Jumpy ass scares, dude. Don't worry, it's okay. I got him off the windmill blade. It's
I already
good.
blew my load too early, dude. I can't make the spooked my pants joke again. I gotta come up with another one.
The jump scares, that's pretty much the last one in the game. So now, if there's another one, then you'll spook your pants. Perfect.
Okay, yeah, but I
Look
just
at that.
okay, great.
That's commentary. That is just looking out for your co-host 101.
Is that a goat or it's a horse? Oh, he's gonna drown himself. He's dead.
It's a horse, by the way. But yeah, fucking bullshit ass crows. What is it even doing out this time of night? And why isn't he wearing a high visibility jacket? That's dangerous. Okay, the music in this
Burn
game,
the forest down now.
I
You can do it.
really, really like it. Like that that part in particular where the horse guy is going down into the water, where it's like sort of the like warped sounding music box.
Mm-hmm.
I fucking love that shit, dude. Something about it.
Oh boy. Are you gonna burn the forest down with that flame?
Yes. It's gonna take a really long time because there's so much space between all the trees.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Okay,
And it's freezing
before we
cold.
get too far into this is bullshit. Okay?
Okay.
So, in the dark in here, you see these symbols with the dots? Where's that? There's one.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is for a later puzzle. I'm gonna skip that shit because it takes way too long to do. But, yeah, like this symbol, 4 dots beside it, and... Okay, I want to make sure that I have all of them right. There's this part here in a bit that it makes you backtrack like fucking hell, and I hate that. So I'm going to try to head it off at the pass here.
Gotcha.
You'll see in a minute.
I'm prepared.
It's also really dark in here.
You got any ghost stories?
Once upon a time, there was a scary ghost that opened... there we go. And then I left, and I went up the ladder.
Dude, that was the spookiest ghost story I've ever heard.
I know, man.
The part where
Hey,
you
that's
left
a
was the
pro.
scariest, I think.
Oh. Oh.
Well, that's normal.
Oh, he shed out the key for me. Yep, he is a real upstanding guy. I gotta give
He
him
just
that.
wanted you. He only grabbed the key so you would follow him because he wanted someone to watch him die.
There too. I didn't want to interrupt you, but those stones are another part of a puzzle that comes later, and I don't want to backtrack. So, I circled
Makes
it
sense.
for all you folks at home that just really love using this as a walkthrough. I know that that's the reason why you come to this channel. Is
Who
for
do you
the
think is going to use
excitement.
this as a walkthrough, Mike or Welsh? Because those are the real two people you're talking to. Right
I
now.
think more likely Mike, because Welsh will say this is a stupid ass game, and that'll be the end of that.
Well, he's not wrong.